How long have I been struggling with the vision? Basically, I've wore glasses since I was in the 3rd grade. And I'm 83 years old. I had a torn retina in the one eye. In the other eyeball then later, I had a detached retina.
Poor vision in the right eye. Really almost legally blind. Can't drive. Can't do a lot of things I want to do.
He's been diagnosed with several things, nystagmus being the main.
Since all my life, and when I was in school, it got worse.
I had keratoconus diagnosed in my left eye. I had a cornea transplant. A couple years later, a cataract grew up on that eye.
I've had since probably I was born, which was in 2005. I have detached retinas.
Do you have any sight at all?
Yeah, light.
You can see lights?
Yeah.
So like if you walk outside, you can see like if the sun's out?
Yeah. But nothing else.
So I have lower left tunnel vision. I see a little bit out of my left eye, the left corner of my eye, and very little out of my right eye.
Brian had an eye disease that he would go blind. He had vision when he was born. It was low vision, but we needed to figure out what those services look like.
So I lost about 70% of the vision in my left eye, just right off the top. I'll pick something up and look at it, and it's hard for me to take a long concentration on reading unless it's a large print.
I've had, not just double vision, but multiple images out of each eye and stuff like that, but it's because of the shape of the cornea. I lost my license because I couldn't, see good enough anymore. I mean, it was pretty bad. So I was kind of resigned to that. I was legally blind in one eye and really bad vision in the other eye, and multiple problems with the keratoconus and with the previous surgeries, astigmatism, just complicated, challenging eyes, you might say. So
He had a lot of problems to see in the very small things in the writing and the print. And, with schools, it seems like there wasn't a whole lot of being able to enlarge things all the time for him. So that was our main struggle.
I can't drive anymore. I can do things at a job, but I can't hold a job down because I can't see numbers, detail.
When I turned 16 and I couldn't drive like a lot of my friends did, I got really upset. A lot of the kids in school, a good majority of them anyway, were not very nice to me because I wasn't able to go places whenever I wanted and wherever I wanted.
They took me in the very next day with Brian, and we found out that he actually had retinitis pigmentosa. I think one of the things that was important in our life, in our family's life, was trying to figure out how we could deal with Brian going blind and how we were going to prepare him. And I think the biggest thing is you have to be strong so your kids can be strong.
This can affect some of the ways I live, stuff I do at school.
It's hard just to watch an exam being done on a young baby in an office like that when you're not expecting to hear those words that your child is blind. Your heart just kind of stops because you want your kids to have every opportunity available to them just like anyone else.
there was a lot of depression going on with all this blindness too, whenever you're that limited, it's not fun.
It's important for somebody to have a place to go to, whether it's going to be a resource or whether it's for a unit that they need to have to help them better with a better quality of life.
Vision Rehab and Dr. Williams, they just keep up with everything that's cutting edge, and anything new, anybody new coming into the area, they're always right on top of it. She's always telling me about new things, new procedures, new options.
When Cody was young, I didn't really feel like I had a resource to turn to get him the help that he needed. And so when we came here, it opened so many doors.
VRCO can offer Braille, mobility and orientation, education for the parents. They have the birth to 3-year-old program. They have early intervention in the homes. They provide therapies and support and education. And what's really special for me is just all the physician involvement.
Go get an eye test done. They will fit you with glasses that work. I actually do tell people this that I know.
Just so many different things that he didn't have before that we never even knew about. The electronic magnifier has helped him a lot with doing his homework, because we're homeschooled, and he can see graphs and charts so much better.
Where I can get it bigger, change the light from, I'm going to see white on black and black on white on the screen, bring it up and move it around.
And with the brain port that has been now coming out, and basically glasses with a camera, and it has a tongue piece. You put it on the tongue, and it's got little pixels on the tongue that kind of make it where you can see stuff with your tongue.
So the brain port is just an extra one for you to use, right?
Yeah, but this is the most important one.
Why is it the most important one?
Because I could see actually out of that.
To see him look up, to see him to turn his head, that he was actually seeing the tree. It was amazing that he could do that with this brain port. It's an amazing thing for a mom.
It's very emotional to see your child react to their environment and their surroundings if they haven't gotten to really see those intricate details of life. It does really bring tears to your eyes to see your children get to react like that.
And I tried to tell Brian that as he grew up, that his eyes didn't work like everybody else's, but that he could do anything anybody else could do.
I read a little bit more because I can actually see the print and that, so.
My grandson's 7 years old, and I've never got to see him, his face. And my daughter will be getting married, so I'll actually be able to see. So, I mean, I want to say it's like a miracle because I'm overwhelmed right now.
I was able to see that trees have leaves, which I'd never been able to tell before. I stood out the window and told my mom what color cars were across the street, how many cars were across the street, what building was there.
Now I have my driver's license again. I'm independent. I can drive wherever I want. This is probably much the only doctor's appointment that I never dread going to. It's like they do so much charity work. They help people that, that don't have anywhere else to go.
Financial support is critical for an organization like VRCO, and volunteer services. Both of those are needed for us to be successful. And I say us because I feel like they're part of my family.
It's like stepping into a family reunion because you have people who go through the same life challenges as you do.
They just treat you so kindly and treat you like a family member would to help you along your path.
I highly encourage them to come because it's been a eye-opening experience. It's been great. It's been very educational, and these people are miracle workers. They really are.
If you want to make a difference, this is a great organization to support.